In this video, we have a very special guest who's going to talk about money. Just want to give you like a background first. What happened was I approached him on Facebook asking him to like be part of the show, which is The Present, and then to talk about money because he is in that field. So without further ado, just want to present to you guys Mr. Ej Bastes.
Hi guys, my name is EJ. So thank you for inviting me here. Basically, I talk about money, about how to grow your money, how to make money, how to save money. So basically, I'm your money guy. I quote myself as a millennial wealth coach because I'm a millennial. And in generic, I'm a financial planner. And I also do some business and trading my money as well and investing my money as well.
So investing, trading, financial planner, millennial wealth coach. So you have a lot of
Char kayo.
daghang kay kaga credentials sa imong name. But the common thing about the four things is it's really related to money. Which is one of the things that we talk about in The Present. We talk about three things: business, finance, and life. But when it comes to engagement from people, it's really high when the topic is about money.
Yeah.
So mo na nakita jud ako na it's really better to have someone talk about it. In fact, one of the frequent or most frequent questions that we get is this: how do you budget when your income isn't sufficient? Kumbaga, kulang na imong income, unsahon dali mo pag-budget? Mo na siya ang kasagaran, no? And I have my own thoughts about it. I shared it sa mga comment section po sa nganong pobre manghihapon ko na video.
Nice to the video.
Which is salamat kayo. And it's really helpful. So this time, it would be better to get the insights from someone else, which is kay EJ, no? So EJ, how would you answer that question? How would you budget when your income isn't sufficient?
Yeah, very good question, bro. No, like, I've experienced that as well. Yagi ko sana na times, diba? And most of us, majority of Filipinos have encountered that, no? So for me, the easiest way to do it, number one is that kung kulang imuhang income, dako ka gastos, why not dako ni mo imong income, diba? Increase your income. That's the basic logic talaga, tama? So it's easy because imuhang ka ng gastos and expenses kada bulan, it's recurring, right? So nakaisuga, di ba pwede na karon na isuga, next month wala, di ba? It's recurring, water bills, utilities, it's recurring. So somehow you have an idea how much it would cost, right? And then yung income, napo kay idea like how much it is also. So basically, kung kulang yun siya, maski unsa ni mag-compute, kulang yun na. So when you increase your income, number one, that's the one way to do it. So dili na ka makulangan. Diba? So you're spending around 10,000, tapos your income, let's say 10,000 pod. So you make it your income 15. Napakasubra ka to nga. That's the one way of doing it. The other way of doing it is that checking your expenses, no? Like, if maybe there's mga expenses na pwede nimo bawasan gamay, di ba puntanan totally, but bawasan gamay. Maybe example for myself, ako ganahan ko ka sa milk tea.
Milk tea.
So kung sige kog milk tea, let's say once a week, alright? So what if once a week, imo na lang ako once a month, di ba? So nabawas-bawasan ako expenses. Kung hiling ko sige taxi, kasi sige kog kalit, musayo na lang kog mata para dili ko malate. So na mag-jeep na lang ko. So that's why it's either you increase your income or you reduce your expenses. It's a two-way approach, depending. So if you can do both, that's perfect.
Yeah, that I think doing both is the best way to go because when you increase your income and then mas baba pa din mo expenses, dako kay ka margin ba?
Yes, exactly.
You know? And you can also invest that, you can grow that money. You can do a lot with that money.
Yes.
Pero sometimes mali lang po na itong perception na literal po kayo na like di na lang dyan mo gasto. Which is imposible man din na kinahanglan man ta mo gasto.
Panggalaw.
No, panggalaw, it's part of it. Basig na akay mahatag na mga ideas sa atong audience by na kana bitong okay, when we say increase our income, dali kay siya ingnon, di ba? Like the concept is there. But unsa may mga ways na makainguntag, okay, EJ, unsahon ako pag-increase sa kuwang income?
Alright. Yeah, for me, number one, maybe na you need to really consider is that first, accept the fact na pwede nimo increase yung income. Kanang ginatawag na psychological wallet ba or imong financial wallet na mo feel ka na pwede mo di ko earn ana, no? So for example, I'm earning let's say to 20,000 a month. And then sa ko murag far-fetched siguro mo earn kong 30,000 example lang. So admit the fact first na pwede din na mahitabo sa ko. So meaning na dawat na sa imuhang mind ba na pwede di ay. So when you accept that to your mind, makapangita na kag pamaagi. And for me, earning money is just an exchange of what value you create on the marketplace. Diba? So it's about value diba? So for example, me, I need to check myself. Unsa ba ako mga pwede buhaton? What can I do to add the value into the marketplace? Maybe pwede ko mag-tutor, diba? Or maybe kung let's say how ko magsulat, I can write for someone. So basically, it could be anything. It could be physical, liburos, kargador ka, whatsoever, or intellectual, like nakisulaton, mag-accounting ka, anything that you can do na just to create value out of people. Because you will be paid out of that So basically, as they say, the amount of money you earn is the amount of value you put on the marketplace. So the more value you put in, ma-leader ka, ma-negosyante ka, whatsoever, the more money would come into your life. So for me, increasing your income first is accepting that you can create more value for other people and for yourself. And the rest would follow. Diba? So, dali na lang mga pamaagi. If there's a will, there's a way. Muna ingon nila.
Tinuod na siya. Like, you have to accept the fact first that you can. Sometimes we have this false limiting beliefs about ourselves that we can only do this thing.
Yes.
But in fact, when you believe that you can do more, something great will happen as well in your life.
Exactly.
That happens in your relationships, in your finances, in everything talaga. So, mindset is really one.
To add siguro po bro, no? For me, it really helps if we create a plan or a vision for ourselves. Kaya sila, ang mga tao na walay vision or walay plan gani is that misdirected sila ba? Wa sila kabalo asa paduwong, ana gani. But if you have some kabaga vision or idea of yourself, of a greater self, then murag ma-open ang idea sa imo and it's very easy to accept. So for example, ako, let's say I'm working and earning this much and maybe makita na ako ang self na what if pwede siguro ko, let's say if I'm regular employee or rank and file and I wanna be earning more and nakita na akong self na maybe pwede ko maging manager. Example lang. So a manager let's say earns 50, tama? So medyo dako siya sa ibang current, but when you think na okay, in the next 3 years maybe I can be a manager. So naana ka na idea ba or vision gani. So because of that, it's easier to accept. And then maybe the easier way is that you talk to someone, let's say a manager, yun sa niya pahibog manager. And then ask tips from that person kung saan niya pag-reach and just follow the steps na gibuhat. Success leaves clues. And anything in life, I believe whatsoever you want to be an entrepreneur, you want a manager, you want to be a billionaire, millionaire, whatsoever, you just talk to these people who've achieved the level of kumbaga success that you want, interview them and copy what they've done. And just that's it.
Like, look for a mentor. Exactly. It can be someone na physical, like matouch nimo, or it can be someone na virtual, like because like nasa sa gawas, like sa YouTube lang mo kita, Facebook lang mo kita. But when you listen to them, you would get concepts, you would get ideas coming from them, and most importantly, the experience that they are sharing to you, which you can also benefit. Like you don't have to go through it anymore because you're learning from their mistakes.
More getting the present, diba? People are learning from this. Diba?
Yeah, so hopefully click like kung naradyo mo na tunan ting, diba? Anyway, salamat bay. And ganahan po ko tong na-mention po nimo na when it comes to expenses pa kay mo ni siya ang namagay questions sa na tulo man gud akong anak. Single parent daw sila. And then kaning tulo nila ka anak kay nag-eskwela pa, tapos minimum wage. So kung tan-awon jud nimo ang reality, dili jud kaya. Like minimum wage katuloy mong anak kinapaskwela nimo sila, tapos you're also providing for their shelter, for their food. It's really not enough, you know. So that's the first question nato ganiha. But naapoy uban na gusto pud sila makabalo, naa daw sila extra cash. Or dili wala sila anak, single sila, but for some reason they can't identify why they can't save money. So basig na kay mahatag na tips by na kanang when it comes to saving money, unsa may mga mindset principles or practices that anyone can do in a snap of a finger para ma-apply dayon nato na makasave ta og money sa ato ang life.
Yeah, exactly. It's a very good question. Money man good by is that it needs structure. Kana as they say, money is attracted to people who has structure. So just to give you an highlight, like ako I've experienced no na kanang matingala ka asma akong kwarta. It's normal, right? Because we don't have a specific structure on our money. Tama? So what kabalo, tama? Now, what could be the easier structure that you can put in yourself? So dalawa lang maguna. Number one, if disiplinado ka, dali ra na siya kay kaya ni mapugnan imo pag-spend, tama? But if wala jud kay disiplina, structure is what you need. So for example, gusto jud ka na makasave ka og let's say 10% of your income, gusto jud na nimo mahitabo jud. So what you can do is that pag dawat nimo sa imong income pa lang daan, bawasan na nimo og 10%. Example, if that's the amount that you wanna save, or medyo kaya pa sa imong expenses. Okay? So for example, kung di mo pwedeng kaya, you go lower. Maybe 5 or maybe lower. Ang importante, makasugod lang ka. Tama? It's building the structure gani na kanang habit ba? Di ba? We're habitual beings, di ba? So kung for example, gusto ko makatabi jud, makasave jud, so every payday na ko, bawasan na ako 10%. So na ako savings daan. Tama? So di na ako ang mabili, ang problema na ako, bahala na. Di ba? So ano ko na pagbahin. Basta, for me, I've already saved for my savings. So I created that kind of structure. That could be number 1. Number 2 is maybe what you can do also is that pwede pud nimo na kanang in banks they have this what you call auto saving gani na kanang pagsulod sa imong kwarta from your company kaltas diretso na kanang dili na gud nimo makita na kanang murag babay na siya ba pero dago dira. So that's one way also na if you cannot create the structure for yourself, ask other people or institution to create the structure for you. So that's one way of doing that. So create the structure is very, very important. And maybe you can create little things like maybe you can kanang mauli kay ako, I've tried this no, kanang mauli nimo dagan sisilyo sa imong bulsa ay mga ay papel ay cash, so you get a kanang alingkan siya ba piggy bank nimo ayo lang tong kahoy ha katong bakal whatever glass ba, you put your extra there and matingala ka na ginagmay na siya, pero at the end of the year dako siya. Like ako, I've tried in a year nakasave ko 200,000 mga G's 25 yan na lang yasam nagikan na tingala pug ko. So really it's putting structure into money. So you can do a lot of things. Na style ka na mag-dominate kag no spending day. Alarm ni mo yung cellphone na mag-specific kag say weekend. Alarm ni mo let's say Sabado. Pag alarm na no spending day, di ka mo gastos ana. Or na kay mga ano na mo puy lak balay. Diba? So it's really creating the discipline for yourself. Diba?
Yeah.
So it's either controlling yourself, if dili kaya, put a structure so that you can control yourself through the structure.
Ang tinuod magud ana is it's really about discipline.
Exactly.
Kung mapapansin mo sa ginastorya ni EJ, it's ang point niya is kailangan na jud kay discipline. Ikay bahala sa sistema nimo because you know yourself better than anyone else.
There's a lot of style, diba?
Yeah, daghang style. Like personally, what I do is magdala lang ko kwarta na akong gastuson sa isa ka adlaw.
Pwede pag na.
So, kung nagkabalo man ko na, okay, usually I spend this much on a single day. So, mo lang na akong ibutang sa akong wallet. So, pag once mahurot na siya, kaya tinuod magud na ni mong siya. Pamakitaan mong gud imong kwarta si mong pitaka ba iba?
Daghan.
Na daghan, madani mong ka, uy, daghan ko kwarta. Wala ka nang una na 15 days pa imong next sweldo, exactly. 10 days yung sweldo mo na, mapalit kag sinina, palit kag gadget, pangina na. Nya, at the end, pag 5 days na lang before ka sa sweldo, wala na. Imong mabili ng pitaka, 200 na lang, 300 na. Lisod ba? So, and then you ask yourself, asa man napadulong ang akong money? That's the usual problem of millennials, you know. And sometimes it's not your fault, really, because, you know, lami man mo gasto.
Mao man na karon na consumerism ba?
Lami man mo gasto, like diba, like natin milk tea gani ha. Ako hilig ko siya, hilig po sa milk tea. Napo tay mga gamit diha na lami
kastuso.
Sale.
Matutag gym mall.
Wala ba day mo natingala na Gaysano, ani mga malls, itunong jud nila ang ilang sale sa payday.
Exactly. 13th month, 14th month pay. Ana po na sale ron.
By the way, hapit na ang 13th month. But anyway, so mo na siya, discipline jud na siya. So you have to know how you're going to structure your savings, and dako jud kay na siya tabang when the time comes na kinahanglanon nimo kwarta in times of need ha. Like mga emergencies, it really helps a lot. So you can also follow this formula na set aside savings first before spending. So it's like income minus savings equals expense.
Exactly.
When you follow that formula, you will be amazed and stunned na, okay, wow. At the end of the year, dako na kay makuha ba. So, tama dito, discipline yun.
Discipline yun. Mao yun na. There's no shortcut.
Yeah, no shortcuts in life. Okay? Another thing, bay, is when it comes to saving, no, sometimes, here's the reality about money. When you put 1,000 pesos in your wardrobe, or sa imong aparador, no, after 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, pag abri nimo sa imong aparador, bay, 1,000 gihapon na siya.
Yeah.
Dili na may mong 1,001, 1,002, dili na siya inana. And that's also one of the reasons why you need to save, so that you can also invest part of the money that you're going to save. Ang thinking mo also is magpadapli na jud literally, but sometimes you also have to grow, or like it's not sometimes, it is a imperative to grow it, to beat inflation,
Yes,
to beat these expenses na nagasaka. Here's the truth kasi, no, na which is mo agree man jud ka ani, mas dali mo sakang expenses kaysa income.
True.
Diba?
Oo, jud.
So mo jud na siya.
99%.
So, with that in mind, with that reality na, we need to grow our money, what are ways for us to grow our money? I mean, there are a lot of ways, but for you, how can you grow your money?
Okay. Yeah. In terms of growing money, daghan mo yung style, alagay pa maagi ba? Ang idea na is that, first is, it's like your vehicle, right? Like vehicle sa imong pagkadato, mga dyan yung reason why we invest money, grow money. Now, there's a lot of vehicles. Na vehicles na dali lang, na vehicles na complicated. It's up to you, right? And in your vehicle, you are the driver. Tama? So, let's say, example lang, ato ta og Jensen, di ba? So, kung mag-bike ta, dugay yun na. Di ba? Pero kung mag-jeep ka, paspas. Mag-jet plane ka, paspas kayo. Tama? So, different vehicles have different speed of growth. Okay? Some could beat inflation, doubled, and some barely just beat inflation. So, number one maybe is that before we invest, we really need to identify what kind of vehicle is suited for us at first. There's a lot of people, for example, let's say stock market. It's a really good vehicle. Okay? It beats inflation that much. It grows 15% per annum. However, not everyone is para po diha. Simply because wala pa sila kabalo. For example, let's say stock market is driving a car. And wala pa kayo nagkuwag lisensya. Di pa mo kabalo mo drive. Kabalo na mo mag-bike. So, mabangga jud ka. Same with people investing in the stock market that they don't know what they're doing and lost all of their money. Tama? So it's rather they just put their money in the bank, at least itubo pa. Tama? Or some people who invested, let's say in real estate, it's a very good vehicle. It's, growing at least 10% per annum. But some people are really don't aware of how to invest in real estate. Kaya uwan ka, pataka lang. Diba? Dito sila sa bukid, na may tubo, ano ba? So, first is that you need to know your vehicle. So, there's tons of vehicles out there. So, basic now, we have bank. That's one of the basic vehicle. You can also put on bonds, government bonds. Like, it gives you, let's say, 3 to 4% per year. It's very basic. Wala na kayo buhaton. Tama? You have also the stock market. Dagang ways masulod sa stock market. Dagang klaseng vehicles. Kumbaga, brand ban, ay Toyota, Mitsubishi, depende. Then, you have also your real estate. You have also your business. Okay, you can invest in a business or the business of other people. And there's a lot. There could be crypto, there could be lending. There's tons of vehicles out there. But very important thing is that you know what vehicle is suited for you. And second, you know how to drive your vehicle.
Yeah.
Tama? Siyempre, you as a driver, you should know where to put your vehicle, where to go. Tama? And dapat napo kay direction. Kung sa'yo mong gusto, kung sa'yo mong goal, ano ka nag-save? Because we don't have a direction, pataka rapot nag-save. And then, na-sale, makita ta, or imong mga barkada, maghagit og laag, imong ma-invest, mahulot rapot na nimo.
Yeah.
Tama? So,
Tama.
getting to know where do you want to go with your vehicle and knowing how to drive it. But technically, there are tons.
So the first step really is for you to be self-aware of what kind
Exactly.
of investor or person you are.
Correct.
Are you the type of person who likes business better than
Yes.
stocks? Tapos
Yes.
because tinuod mo din na siya, like the skills and the mindset concept-wise of you getting into the stock market is different when you get into the business.
Correct.
Like the business-wise, you have to think a lot of things: sales, operations, marketing, HR, accounting, and all these things. But sa stocks, lahi po. Diba?
Fundamental, technical.
Fundamental, technical. So, dili siya yung na isa lang ang pamaagi for you to grow your money. There's daghan kayo ways. And tama kayo ito yung gingon na the most important thing is kailangan sabton sa nimo. And by the way, ito rin, coming from gingon niya na magbutang kag kwarta sa stock market din mo. It's like driving a car and then wala ka lisensya. Di ka kabalong drive. It's also similar to what Chinky Tan said, also known as Chink Positive. And he said that never get into anything, business or investment, no matter how profitable it may be, pag dili ka kasabot.
Exactly.
Because dira ka masunog.
Exactly.
Dira ka masunog. Diba?
Yeah, sabi nga nila, there's no such thing as a risky investment, but there's always a risky investor.
Wow.
Yeah, diba? So,
Ikaw tabol ko. Ibutan na to sa comment section.
Si Robert Kiyosaki ito na yung nandito.
Yeah, tama siya. It's all about the person, di ba? The vehicle, ikaw may mag-decide how you going to drive.
So for me, the best investment there is maybe, bro, is that, invest in yourself. Invest in seminars, courses, books, whatever that can grow yourself first
Yeah.
as a driver. Because when the driver is ready, the vehicle will appear.
Tama, Jud. Like, the best investment in your life that no one can ever take away from you is investing in yourself. That's
Yeah,
true. Your
exactly.
knowledge, your experience, your skills. When you have that, no one can take that away from you. Ba?
Even though tanan imong kwarta malugi investment, mubalik ra jud na
Mm.
because naa na sa imo naka-build jud ang skills.
Ikaw magmumudala.
Exactly.
So you are the master of money. It's not the other way around. It
Yes.
is the servant.
Yes,
You know?
correct jud na ba.
So, sad to say lang, no, like, reality good ba, naalagi uban na mahimo ng master ang kwarta.
Gusto mo buhat ana.
So, kung ikaw nagkatanaw ka, hopefully, iusab na siya na mindset. Okay. So, tinood lang, stock market, bonds, business, real estate, online lending, daghan kay ways that you can do that. And in fact, so we are talking about growing our money. No? Pikita ninyo, the pattern is murag income-wise, so that's making money.
Yep.
The second one is saving money,
Saving
which
money.
is you manage your funds, because even if you have millions of pesos coming into your hand or sa imong account, tapos imo lang yung ihurot tanan sa mga
Million
utang,
gihapon.
million gihapon, then wala
Wala
gihapon
gihapon.
mahitabo. And then you also grow your money para ma-beat nimo ang mga expenses, inflation, yung nani mo putang. Napunta ginatawag mo na you also have to take care of your money ba.
Exactly.
Pinaagi na siya sa minimizing cost, mga
Protect
emergency.
nimo siya.
I-protect nimo
Yeah.
siya, di mo.
Yep.
So, kapoy biya sige trabaho na mo income kapag gumawa na, di ba? Because of something.
Exactly.
So, kana siya ang based jud sa market condition and market na kanang kumbaga trend.
Mhm.
Grabe jud ang impact or need karon sa life insurance,
Mhm.
di ba? So, but since you are also into that space, unsa ba jud ang murag kailangan i-consider, because a lot of people are also getting themselves now, they want to invest or they want to get a life insurance. Kasi unsa ba ang kailangan i-consider when they get a life
Okay.
insurance?
So, bro, before they getting siguro what one you wanna consider is they should understand first. Unsay function ani, tama?
Mhm.
So, for first is life insurance is you need to understand na kani siya is really something to protect your finances. Especially for example, you're a breadwinner. Ikaw ang pasweldo dyan. Ikaw ang nagagastos sa pamilya.
Okay.
You spend let's say this amount of money. Tama? So, ibig sabihin, if something happens to you, magkasakit ka, mawala ka, anak ba, kuan ka ni Lord, wala na yung mag-funds anang imuhang ka ng pamilya. Tama? So, syempre, we love our family. That's the reason why we work so hard. So, the life insurance, ang purpose na dyan, Ana, is that para ma-continue ang lifestyle sa imong family. As they say, if you love your family, you should need a life insurance. In fact, in abroad, pag gawas pa lang sa baby, kinahanglan na insurance. Kaya kung wala ka insurance, i-fine ka sa government. Because anak importante. Wow. Diba? And life insurance, kumbaga, it's also a one way to help people elevate from poverty. Kaya naman, kung let's say, kung pobre jud ka, kanila imong kaya, gusto ka 1 million, mo insured ka 1 million. If something happens to you, automatic imong mga anak milyonaryo. Diba? That's the cheapest way. And the cost of $1 million when you get a life insurance, 1 to 2% lang ang cost na. That's one way. Knowing, understanding, what's the real essence of insurance, life insurance. And then second is that, number 2 na imong pangutanon is that, ang akong kaon na insurance ba, adequate ba para sa ako? Tama? No? Okay ba siya na sustainable akong pamilya? So maybe one way that you can compute is that, for example, if you have a kid, you try to compute how much do you spend every month, then how long do you wanna protect your family? Let's say the age of 25, tama, sa imong bata, makaskwela makaka, self-sufficient na siya. Is times na mo siya. For example, you need, let's say, 5 billion. So that's something na nakaka-top of mind na I need this kind of protection. Kaya uban man good is underinsured. Meaning, kuwang jud. So maybe, ang iyang anak, maabot ra og high school, di nakabot og college. Kasi syempre, ang gastusonon, expenses, dili na siya mababa. It always goes up. Tama? And then second is that, so kakabalo na ka sa imong amount na kailangan adequate covered, is maybe getting, kisa ang mga entity or institution na pwede mag-provide sa ako. Syempre, checking the background. Okay? So, for you to check the background, simple lang, you just Google Insurance Commission and look at the top 10. At least that's top 10, top 20. That's mga solid na insurance companies because insurance companies, dili na yun na sila mag-close kay they're kumbaga protected by the government. Tapos na sila ginatawag na bond with the government na whatever happens, naikwarta na naapa sa insurance commission na ready na siya ibayad sa mga tao in case something happens. Like a bank that deposited money to the BSP. So okay
yeah,
basta
yeah.
mabala nimo na nay life sa tumoy, di kay blank life blank basta nay life sa tumoy mo na mga life insurance company. So making sure that legit jud siya no. And syempre, you have a trusted advisor. Syempre, di man tanan advisor maingon sa imo, but at least someone you can trust, something that you know, someone that you can be transparent with. Tama? And syempre, last maybe is that understanding what is your, kumbaga, roles and responsibility as a client. Okay? Di porket client ka, okay ra po ka, manana na ka ba? But you need to read your contract,
Yes.
understand it. Usually, dagag situation, bro, na murag, nagkasinabot ba between the advisor or the client or whatsoever simply because wala po siguro na-explain sa advisor o wala po siguro gibasa sa kliyente. So it should be both ways, no, na you know what you're getting at, you read it, you understand it 100%, tama? So when you do that, kasabot ka, okay sa imong budget, swak sa imong budget, then dali na lang para tanan, dali na ang tanan, di ba? Okay naman siya, sweat naman siya sa imong sa imong finances. So there, that's how you protect, how you consider in terms of getting a life insurance.
Wow. Taghana din, no? In terms of that. And tama, naman kung kayo madawat na kanang contract or policy,
Yes.
ang term ana sa insurance. So if you are the client and you're planning to get one, please do read. Okay, importante jud kay na siya. And if you have questions, naman kay mga wealth advisor katong nag-offer sa imo ha, ask them. You
Kung
know?
wala na po sila, you can go directly to the company.
Mm.
Kana sa ng mga customer centers nila.
Yeah.
Kana lang ka dito, yan na, pa-clarify ka.
Yeah. Sa ako pong personal, abot lang ba kung tama ba ni siya na mindset, no? Sa personal ko na mindset is, nganong importante siya to have for anyone is this. Kung ikaw manggot, let's say, ako, no? Mamatay ko. Diba? Burden na kaya na siya for the people na, kanang loved ones ni mo ba? Burden na emotionally. Tapos napay sa psychological effect kung sila na mga kala, wala na akong anak, o wala na akong igsuon. Na siya inana na impact. Tapos, on top of that, naapay financial burden kung sakali wala kay insurance. So, you're kumbaga dako na kay kag na ano ba, na bilin sa imong family, dungagan pa nimong finances.
Yes.
Instead na ang family na nimo maghuna-huna about ana, since naman kay kanang life insurance, policy ni nana. Then sila na mo asikaso somehow,
Yes.
it can support with your
Bawas-bawasan
finances.
na.
Bawas-bawasan na. Diba? So kanang sometimes we need to think about the people ba na kanang kuan sa tuwa. It's not about selfishness na ala ako ni. No, it's also about the people na imong gibilin na sa kalibutan, no.
And maybe to add, bro, is that one way that useful sa imong insurance, especially kung daghan kay kang kwarta. So, meaning useful siya dili lang pod no kung wa kay kwarta, pati pod kung daghan kang kwarta. Why? When you die, you have taxes to pay. Ibo daghan kay kang kwarta, milyonaryo kay ka, daghan kay kang properties. So you be taxed by the government,
Yes.
estate tax.
Yes.
And then if you haven't prepared that, syempre ang mabilin mo to magbayad og estate tax. Like estate tax right now is there was a time 20%. I think right now 7 na lang, di ba? But still magmuhilak pa siya, magmublima pa siya sa taxes, and taxes could be really huge. Di ba? Imagine, let's say you have 100 million in the bank. So magbayad siya 7 million or whatsoever. Magkabuang sila. What if ikaw lang ang dato sila dili? Di ba na yung mga na situation? So asa sila mangita and they cannot dispose your property because nakatali pa na sa imuha. So life insurance would help you to pay the PIR. Wala kay problemahon, di ba? So, syempre, people would cry because you nawala ka, no? But at least, kung naka-insurance gamay or settle na financially, hilak ka, pero ngisi gamay. Di ba? Okay, na dili grabe na yung tanan na emotionally, di ba? Dragging ka, ayun.
Unsay may hitabo ba kung dili mabayaran tong taxes?
Kay surcharges. I believe surcharges right now na 25% every na siya pila ka bulan. So kung kalimtan na nimo yung estate tax na di yun mo atiman nun, time would come, ginatawag na estate shrinking. Pasabot, let's say imong asset na kayuta worth let's say 10 million. Because of 10 million na siya, kay puhon na kaunon sa surcharges ba, mugamay ng value sa imong yuta, and to a point na basi kuan na lang sa gobyerno, and you don't want the government to take your property because wa kay bayad-bayad. And there's tons of cases about that, katong mga artista na mga dato ba na because ang family na bilin is wala din sila awareness, wala po sila enough financial capacity. Ang uban siguro mabaligyan nila ang property at a really cheaper cost, or mangutang sa uban just to para makalukat na ang property, or because nalimtan wala atiman na dako na kayo ang estate tax na to a point na nila kaya bayaran. And you don't want that your wealth could be a burden to to your family.
Yeah.
We create wealth to help our family, to support our family.
Which should be a blessing.
Yes.
Nahulog noon kay
Curse.
na-curse na yun siya, diba?
Byron nun.
Which is kind of weird,
Yeah.
you know, if you think about it. And this is also where financial education is really
Exactly.
important. So when we know more about it, then the more advantage we have. Just like this one. So kabalo ka na okay na kay uyuan na dato lagi or kay imong papa dato, pero since wala kay alam na ikalit na ninitabo sa iya, then ang katuihan mga gipaghirapan ng gawin yuta para unta sa family nawa na hinuon. So you're also putting your father's or your kung sa man na siya na tao, no, ilahang effort na wala kato, which is painful also for the person who already died.
Ang problema, ang mabilin.
Oh, di ba? Nabilin. Kani siya when it comes to marketing, kanang mga financial advisors, when they usually right now when they market the life insurance na okay, this is the importance of life insurance, naa sila ginatawag na kanang VUL by V like UL.
Alright.
Mao na siya ilang gina-package with the life insurance. That's the common nowadays. Unsa man ang VUL and how does it work? Unsa man yang mga good things, considerations, when it comes to
Alright,
that?
so VUL, it stands for Variable Unit Link. Okay? So, pasabot anak ba is that, sa una mong panahon, patay-patay lang. Insurance lang. But right now, because of it, diba, the development of technology na natay stock market, natay mahitabo, in a very general essence lang, think of it as a, let's say, time deposit. Okay? You're saving money, you have a contract, you have a policy, a plan, mag-save ka X amount in, let's say, X years. Okay? So, pag nag-save ka kwarta, a portion of that, let's say you're saving 5,000 a month, a portion of that goes to your insurance. Siyempre, to pay the insurance, di ba, libre. Diba? And second, in portion of that goes to the investment, to the stock market or bonds or whatever investment na meron doon on a mutual fund. Okay? So, we're pretty familiar with mutual fund, right? So, mura siya 2-in-1 ba? Kumbaga, kung kape ba ka ng 3-in-1, ano ba? So, so nag-save ka na kay insurance, plus na kay investment. So that's the basic of VUL na package na siya. So for me, VUL is one of the basic investment you can start with, especially kung wala kay structure sa pag-save, no? Because VUL, since policy siya na kay contract with the company, mapugos yung bayad. Which is good in a sense na pwede pinag auto-debit mo in essence na you can create structure na on your financial life if you don't have yet that kind of structure. Tama? So, ingana lang yun siya. Mura siyang 2-in-1 na kape. May savings, napaka-protection. So, the essence there, kasugod pa mga sa imong finances, syempre, i-protect sa niya imong finances na kung magkasakit ka, nakapang bayad, if something happens to you, okay imong family. But eventually, let's say, give it 4 years, 5 years, 10 years down the road, nagadako na imong investment, kay invested man in the stock market. So, puhon-puhon, pag daga na kay kagkwarta, itubo na, that's what you can use for your retirement, for your business, or for any purpose. Let's say, yung anak, gusto mo regalo ng sakyanan, or anything that on that regards, diba? So, you can use also na kay living benefits, buhit pa ka enjoy ka ba? O katong death benefit in case something happens to you. So, dual na siya. Buhit patay, you earn. Buhit patay, you enjoy.
Haba nagkadugay po ba, pag dili ka, wala kay life insurance, let's say you're currently 25, let's say, 25, wala kayo nag-quote insurance, and then, habang nagatiguan ka, nagapamahal, di ba?
Exactly. True. Because as we get older, right, so, syempre, magkasakit ta, atong lifestyle, ang uban, syempre, mas workaholic ang uban, so, ato ang kanang, let's say, physical health condition, dili na siya as if same atong bata-pata. So, generally, if you get life insurance at a younger age, swerte ka because barato pa man. But let's say you get to 50s, 40s, 50s, maybe mahal na kayo siya, or basig dili na po ka-insurable. Because the company would want to make money, right? And when they see you na, uy, daghan na ni sakit, uy, so di na ni ma-insure, lugi, ani. So that's one angle that you can do. Tama? So it's really best if you, as young as you are, you start something. Bahala na ginagmay, basta sigurado na anak ka.
Napoy uban lagi ba na halo pod ang medical benefits?
Yep. So, the good thing about the VUL is very ka na murag customizable siya ba?
Okay.
So, it depends on what you want. So, for example, I'm someone, a beginner, and gusto ko ma-cover akong tanan, medical expenses, life insurance. Pwede na ko siya isabay. For example, gusto ko life insurance, gusto ko critical illness, kanang mga sakit, na kanang pag gusto na ko magkasakit ko, di na ako magbayad. gusto po ko ka ng, let's say, accident, gusto po ko, let's say, ka ng hospital allowance, ganyan, ka ng hospital ko, bayaran ko on a daily basis, pwede na ko na siya i-package, they call it riders, i-package siya akong VUL product. So, basically, a VUL is very customizable depending on what you want.
No.
So, ikaw po mag-decide, syempre, what, gusto nimo, ibutang tanan, pwede po. Tama? So, depending on your budget, afford ba nimo? Diba? Depende po sa imong kanang capacity, gani, o imong kanang plan.
Okay. When it comes to personality-wise, trait-wise, unsa kinsang tipong tao or unsa klaseng tao ang dapat or angay para sa dara na butang, para sa VUL na investment?
Yeah. For me, number one, it's a basic investment. So, basically, someone nagasugod pa, wala pa yung nasugdan, wala pa life insurance, that's the best for them.
Okay.
Itong mga wala pa, syempre katong daghan nag-insurance, lahi na po ila mag-level up,
Okay.
Ura ka magsugod og elementary ba? So, in terms of financial literacy, pang elementary jud siya, pang sugod jud siya. So, and second, it's also best for people na, especially, maski dili sila elementary na, but they're actually passive on their investments. Meaning, busy kay silang business, they have a lot of things to do. So, they want that their just money grow, works for them. And wala na sila panahon mag-real estate, wala na sila panahon mag-trade sa stock market. They should put and park their money there while adding protection, more protection to their family. That's one thing that they can do. Getting a VUL instead.
So, gwapo jud kayo siya, kanang super beginner pa ang tao.
Yes, beginner. And gusto lang nila, passive lang po sila.
Passive lang po sila. Dapli na sila and then just
wala
let them
sila
do the thinking.
Exactly.
Nice. Okay. Alright, so we have covered a lot of things already from this video, no? And I hope that it has been valuable to you guys, for the audience. And if you want to get more access to EJ, he is into this. He also wants to help people in terms of managing their money, growing their money, and protecting their money. So, how can they get access to you if they want to approach you directly?
All right. You can add me on Facebook. I have a Facebook page at Ej Bastes. You can search it in the search tab. I brand it as Millennial Money Matters. I talk about money matters. That's one. Or my personal Facebook page. They can just add me on friends na ta. So just search Ej Bastes. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So Facebook is the best way to approach
that would be
you.
one.
Okay. Cool. All right. Hopefully this has been valuable to you guys, and money is really important in our lives. I mean, life is a gift, today is a gift, but in terms of reality as well, this piece of paper is something that we use in order for us to live life as well, you know. So this has been Jan and EJ, and presenting to you Money Matters. Thank you for watching.